Even with coronavirus, our president, Donald J. Trump, works harder than all of our other so-called leaders combined. It's time for final thoughts. And yes, the White House announced late last week that the president and the first lady have both tested positive for coronavirus. And yes, the reality that the leader of our nation and the most powerful nation on earth has any virus, illness, or health concern is devastating. Well, it's devastating to those of us who have basic human decency, that is. But the left, well, they've proven once again that though they always exist in a constant state of low, they can always go lower.
Okay, look, this is weird. Because a lot of people on both sides are saying there's nothing funny about Trump being hospitalized with coronavirus, even though he mocked the safety precautions for the coronavirus. And those people are obviously wrong. There's a lot funny about this. Maybe not from a moral standpoint, but mathematically, if you were constructing a joke, this is all the ingredients you need. The problem is, it's almost too funny. I honestly thought Trump was trying to get coronavirus. I thought it was like Groundhog Day when Bill Murray knew he couldn't die and he was just trying anything. So all those maskless rallies Trump was having, that was him being safe? Look, I don't want the president to die, obviously. Actually, I wish him a very lengthy recovery.
The not-so-funny but completely Trump-deranged wannabe comedians of SNL are not the only jackasses to not only mock the president's health, but cheer his death. Now, it's one disgusting thing for a comedian to make fun of Donald Trump's illness, but it's a whole new level of despicable when an elected Democratic representative from Texas, no less, tweets something like this, quote, "Hard to serve a prison sentence if you're dead." Now, that now-deleted tweet came courtesy of Texas State Representative Gene Wu, a Democrat. Now, don't forget that just late last week, and really every day, every week, and every waking moment since Trump announced his candidacy, the left, the mainstream media, the blue checkmark journalists have clutched their pearls over President Trump's so-called lack of decorum, calling him and his supporters racist, bigots, monsters, unloving, and intolerant. Well, folks, they've been projecting, deflecting, and gaslighting their deplorable and disgusting behavior for years, but last week and this, we really see the left hit peak a-hole. But hey, just keep showing us those true colors. Don't let a little human decency stop you, guys. But hey, don't get too excited, liberals. According to his medical team at Walter Reed, our president is doing well and will be released this evening, even telling the American people in a tweet he feels better than he has in 20 years. Yeah, that man never ceases to amaze me, and regardless if you like or support him or not, you have to admit he is a badass.
I came here, wasn't feeling so well. I feel much better now. We're working hard to get me all the way back. I have to be back because we still have to make America great again. We've done an awfully good job of that, but we still have steps to go, and we have to finish that job. And I'll be back. I think I'll be back soon. But this was something that happened, and it's happened to millions of people all over the world, and I'm fighting for them. Not just in the U.S., I'm fighting for them all over the world. We're going to beat this coronavirus, or whatever you want to call it, and we're going to beat it soundly. I just want to be so thankful for all of the support I've seen, whether it's on television or reading about it. I most of all appreciate what's been said by the American people, by almost a bipartisan consensus of American people. It's a beautiful thing to see, and I very much appreciate it, and I won't forget it. I promise you that.
And though he is still battling coronavirus, our president never stops working for us, the American people. This is our president late Saturday night at Walter Reed, where he was hospitalized, still working, still fighting not only his own illness, but fighting for you, for me, for the American people, and quite frankly, the world. That man is Teflon Don, and he works harder for the American people than all of the other politicians combined. He's not a quitter. He's not a victim. It's not in his DNA, and neither is losing. He beat out all of the Republicans to become the nominee. He beat Hillary and the Clinton machine to become president of the United States. He beats the media. He will beat coronavirus, and then he will beat Joe Biden, all for us. And when he does beat this thing, I hope all the naysayers, all the jerks, all those who have been salivating over his sickness and wishing for his demise, I hope you eat a big old slice of humble pie, then run along, find your safe spaces, and brace yourselves for the great American comeback 2.0, bigger, greater, and stronger than ever before. And President Trump, you have the silent majority and the prayers of millions on your side. You got this. Those are my final thoughts from Nashville. God bless and take care.